Hey guys, All in Crypto here, and welcome back for another YouTube video, everybody. In this video, I'm going to be telling and discussing with you guys exactly what has taken place in this sell-off, guys. For me, this is a buying opportunity, and I'm going to be sharing with you guys why you may want to consider it being a buying opportunity for yourselves. This is not advice, guys. This is my opinion. However, I'm going to show you why I think my opinion is valid in this video, guys. So first off, without further ado, let's take a little look at where the market is today, guys. Bitcoin is sat at $47,000, down around about 11% on the 24-hour, down around about 2.3% on the 7-day. It has sold off considerably in market cap and now currently has a market cap of $897.2 billion, guys. So it sold off significantly. From its $1 trillion, down around about a bit more than 10% from $1 trillion. However, guys, this video is really about putting everyone's minds at ease. For me, this is a buying opportunity, and we're going to get into why this may want to be a buying opportunity for yourselves, guys. I told you on yesterday's videos I had buy orders set, and I am very, very happy that all those buy orders were filled. I almost get happier on days like this, which is very, very strange. Because when I first started, days like this, watching your portfolio drop by about 20% can be somewhat gut-wrenching. I've had days where my portfolios, back when the sort of whole pandemic news got announced, that was interesting, but the more you go through it, and this is just a common occurrence, guys. Pullbacks like this are a common occurrence. Go to the start of when my channel was first created, and you'll see me talking about the exact same thing before we had even broken our all-time highs, and when we were sort of around about this range. I was just sort of explaining to you that pullbacks are part and parcel with the crypto market. You are all a part of the most volatile asset class there is. So this is how you make your money in cryptos as an investor. People think it's easy being an investor. It's easy if you can keep a level head. If you can't, it is a bloody nightmare, guys. And take it from somebody who's been in this space for a while. Pullbacks are normal, guys. This is 2017 that I'm highlighting right here. We had around about 10 pullbacks at the start. We've only had one significant pullback this year, guys, and we're going to continue to see pullbacks occur. And really, we're gonna get into what is taking place and why I believe this pullback may be the catalyst for a 3x in price. So we could potentially see $100,000 Bitcoin very, very soon, guys, after this pullback is done. We could, of course, go lower. The lower we go, guys, the more money I'm throwing in, the more capital I am piling into not only Bitcoin, but a number of altcoins that I like. I hold around about 61 different cryptocurrencies, to be transparent with you. I obviously have significantly bigger bags like Cardano, Ethereum, Polkadot, Chainlink, Stellar. I have a big bag of Stellar, and then I have some very small moonshoot coins that don't even have $100 million in terms of market cap. So let's jump in and let's take a look at 2017. Quickly, before I do that, guys, you all know my opinion at this point. If you subscribe to the channel and been watching me for a while, you know I follow the Bitcoin 4-year cycle theory. Why do I follow the Bitcoin cycle theory? Well, that is because Bitcoin is following that cycle theory. 2017 was the last time we had a bull market, and we are in the same sort of bull market, 2017-esque bull market in 2021, guys. And really, I can say that with confidence, and I've been able to predict what a number of altcoins have done, like Ethereum, as a result of sort of really understanding this cycle and being able to look at Bitcoin and see what direction it's going in. And Bitcoin is here, Ethereum's here, and XLM is here. We have Cardano on the end. It's the same sort of situation. Essentially, what happens is Bitcoin is the first mover, and then the larger altcoins follow, and then the smaller altcoins follow that. I had predicted Ethereum breaking its all-time high and going through it, and the same with Cardano, guys, and we're going to continue to make predictions based off the Bitcoin 4-year cycle theory. So you can see how the structure that we have at play in 2000... The 4-year cycle theory that we're on now is the exact same as the prior. So this is the current 4-year cycle theory starting from 2018. The one prior to that started from 2014, guys. And let me zoom in here so I can really show you how similar they are. Somewhat different. This was obviously 2013, the last time we had a parabolic bull run. And then you enter the bear market, you bottom out, you break descending resistances, and then you're back into your bull run. And that led us to 2017. We're seeing the same thing play out today. And this year's going to be great, guys. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to focus on how we kicked 2017 off and how we are kicking 2021 off and how they are identical. If you look, guys, pretty much exactly when we hit 2017, we went up and then we saw a pullback, a significant pullback. Then we went on higher for that and saw our second pullback. And it's really what happened after that second pullback, which is why I'm so bullish. We essentially went from around about $900 all the way up to $3,000. And we are going to see a similar move today. We are seeing the exact same structure play out. It doesn't have to be identical, guys, but as long as it rhymes, we're on the same track. How we kicked 2021 off was we went up a little bit higher, sold off. We've gone up and made ground from that. We are selling off again, and then we are going to be catapulted to the moon, guide. Not only Bitcoin. If Bitcoin's having a bad day or a good day, you can typically say the rest of the market is going to be reacting as a result. That's kind of like when gold has a bad day, silver has a bad day. When gold has a good day, silver has a good day. There are exceptions. However, as a trend, it seems to follow that. And Bitcoin having a bit of a bedwet moment has sort of encouraged the altcoins too, and altcoins tend to sell off harder. This isn't as bad as it was this morning. We are already seeing some buybacks come in. It could roll over again and we could be on for another down leg, but like I say, guys, the lower it goes, the more I'm buying, because ultimately I'm a macro investor. Yes, I do take some short-term trades. However, I'm a macro investor, guys. I'm in this for the somewhat long term. I look at the big picture, I look at the scale, I look at the structure. And really, that has served me very well so far, guys. And I'm hoping one reason I created this YouTube channel was to give you guys the lessons that I wish I had back in 2017, because it would have made me a lot of money. And hopefully I can maybe save you guys from doing the same mistakes I did. So now what we're really going to look at, so that was the Bitcoin, that's Bitcoin against the USD. This is also Bitcoin against the USD. However, I've drawn all over it and sort of mapped out the Bitcoin 4-year cycle theory to show you how it follows it so perfectly. And what we are going to do now is we're going to take the look at the total money in cryptocurrencies and the total money in cryptocurrencies excluding Bitcoin. And why I'm showing you this, guys, is to show you that this is the total money of the overall cryptocurrency, including Bitcoin. Went from around 1.7 trillion all the way down to 1.4. You can see how the chart where there's Bitcoin involved in it compared to the chart where Bitcoin isn't involved in it, the one with Bitcoin involved in it is significantly further ahead. And that is because I'm really trying to reiterate the fact that everything still follows Bitcoin at the moment. And, there's nothing to be sort of worried about. You can see what is really happening now, guys. This sort of pullback and capitulation here is just taking place in the altcoin market here, guys, and you're going to see prediction the way that I've been able to predict Cardano and Ethereum. Make sure you take note of the fact that I said this, because it is going to happen. You are going to see this same structure play out in altcoins that played out with Bitcoin included in the altcoins. You're going to see this capitulation, and then you're going to see us go on to higher highs, guys. Seeing the exact same thing play out. It's kind of like shooting fish in a barrel at this point. It could change. There are, of course, scenarios that you want to look out for. However, the whole thing is just still following Bitcoin. Bitcoin is like a tide, guys. When it rises, the rest of the ships rise with it, guys. It brings all the sort of it brings everything up with it that floats. And that, we've not really seen a breakaway from that first. Yes, of course, there are altcoins like Cardano who may be somewhat decoupling, but for the large part now, guys, everything still follows Bitcoin. And it's going to stay that way until it doesn't. And remember, guys, you are in one of the most sort of volatile market classes that there is. And like I say, this is where you earn your money. It's would have been intimidating for me at the start to see sell-offs like this. However, now they're just buying opportunities for me. And I as long as you know where the overall vision, one thing that's nice about being a macro trader is the short time doesn't really matter that much. It's the vision and the sort of plan long term that really matters. And as long as you're not going against that, and there's nothing really here that worries me. Bitcoin could sell off, by what are we on today? It could sell off by 40%. And, I'd probably still be throwing money into it, guys. There does come a point where you sort of have to step back and say, hang on, we've sold off significantly. Could the trend be changing? However, there's nothing to suggest that at the moment. And I think this is just going to, capitulate, and we're going to continue to move upwards. And like I say, guys, the lower it goes, the more I'm going to be buying, essentially. So let me know in the comments, do you guys think that is something you're going to be doing? Do you think you're going to be buying this dip up? Are you planning on? Have you already? Are you waiting to see where it bottoms out? What are your thoughts on this? And really, as a final sort of note, guys, you really need to be, you know, joy wouldn't feel so good if it wasn't for pain, guys. You know, those rainy days are what really make those sunny days so special. You know, and it's days like this that really make you a good investor. And you know, a tree, every time there's a gust of wind, doesn't get blown over because it is rooted, and that's what you all need to be. If you believe in the longevity of blockchain and cryptocurrencies, then you know, you need to be rooted in that belief, and you will not get blown over every time you know, a gust of wind comes. And essentially what you're seeing is a gust of wind coming. There is a game, there is a great game going on where the people who have money want the have-nots to not have money. A bit of a tongue twister there. But, you know, if everybody was rich, well, who would really be rich? I mean, if everyone was wealthy, who would really be wealthy? And these guys have a vested interest in making sure that retail traders do not become wealthy. And when I'm talking about retail traders, I mean, even if you have you know, a million or two in crypto, you're still a retail trader, guys. These guys are playing with billions, and they have a vested interest in making sure that there are as little people on board this ship when it takes off as possible. Because when they send this sort of puppy to the moon, which they are going to do, guys, blockchain technology, and let me make this clear. I've stated this is going to be a multi-trillion-dollar asset class, similar to gold. It is going to be. And blockchain technology is going to be in everything, from voting to food chains to agriculture to parliament to supply chains to finance to banking. It is going to be the backbone of everything. It's likened to the internet and sort of the explosion that was the internet. And, you know, you've got to really make it up for yourself. You know, do you want to be a part of this? If you want to be a part of this, then there's risk involved, like any emerging market. And if you look at Amazon and the early Amazon day chart, you can see how it's somewhat similar to Bitcoin, guys. But that is really all I have for you in this video. Remember, guys, we are still following this Bitcoin 4-year cycle theory. There is nothing to tell me that we are out of the bear market. It might be short-term bearish, but if you're a macro trader like me, you're bullish. I mean, how can you not be? We are going to see big things this year, and, you know, into the future, guys. So stay rooted like a strong tree, guys, not like a feeble little tree that gets knocked and fallen over every time there's a gust of wind. Like I say, the people that are betting against you have an interest in making sure you don't have cryptos when they send this to the moon, guys, because they want as little of you getting rich as possible. That's how they stay rich, and the retail guy stays the retail guy. So that's it, guys. Leave me a like if you've enjoyed this video. If you found any value, I hope that I've been able to give you some value. The studio is in the process of getting set up. We are nearly there. This is the microphone that I'm going to be using. Let me know what you think about the audio. Is it better than previously? I have a number of cameras that I'm going to get set up, and, you know, we're just sort of getting everything soundproofed and ready to record. So, guys, if you want to be a part of one of the fastest growing cryptocurrency channels out there, subscribe. This channel will have 100,000 subscribers by the end of the year, the same way Bitcoin will reach $100,000. That is a prediction I am making. I've looked into my crystal ball, and it is giving me those answers. So that is really it for the video, guys. Like I say, like, subscribe, comment, let me know what you think, and make sure you stay tuned for more videos, guys, because I'm bringing them out daily, and I look forward to seeing you all on the next video, guys. Remember, stay rooted out there, guys, and I'll see you all in the next video. Have a great day.